I got all the information. I got-
You keep their number.
Yeah, next time we have a
Yeah.
tree, they'll let him get a bid on it.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't need
that's good. Good to know.
$3,000, what?
That one that sat on the corner by the back porch?
Wow.
Got it.
He said that'd be like on one of our houses. He said he's gonna charge like 1,500 for that, and plus take out stuff.
Okay, all right. Call this meeting to order. We'll have the roll call. Oh, roll call. That's for me. Okay, Mike. Lori. Here, Teresa. Sandy. Okay. Everyone's here. Now we'll have the minutes. I kept looking at you. Okay.
Second reading of the budget for 2026. Teresa made a motion to adopt the budget. Mike second, all in favor. Teresa, yes. Mike, yes. Lori, yes. Motion carried to adopt budget. Teresa made a motion to reimburse fire department. Lori second, all in favor. Motion carried to reimburse fire department. Mike made a motion to pass salary ordinance. Teresa second, all in favor. Motion carried to pass salary ordinance. Fire department, no news on new truck, concerned about number of firefighters. Future of the department if they are not on salary. Halloween, October 25th, 7, maybe afterwards. Craft Bazaar, October 17th, 18th at the Veteran Building. Friendsgiving, November 22nd, Town of the Ride Drinks. Clothes swap, October 11th, 10 to 2 at Fire Station. Cat neuter program will possibly be next spring. Santa Saturday, December 6th, 10 to 12. Teresa made a motion to provide treat bags for kids. Water, all lines located for fiber optic, all good. Code enforcer, going well, process takes time. Maintenance, trying to get things ready for fire, for Thanksgiving, catch up on mowing. Old business, contacted crews for another frame on land. Mike will get an estimate to get stumps removed from cars. New business, company catching water from trucks. Maybe problems from improper draining. The board will keep an eye on it. Teresa will write a letter to the editor thanking the middle school students for job work, waiting to find out about grant for street.
I make a motion that we accept the minutes. All those in favor? Second it, okay. Aye. Motion been made and carried. Accept the minutes. Okay, we'll go on to the fire department.
So for the month of October, we turned 15 calls. I don't have a breakdown township by township. I'd say it's pretty split. I know there was at least 2 calls in the town itself. Of those calls, that was 1 structure fire, 2 controlled burns, 2 gas leaks. 1, sorry, she breaks them down by actual type. 4, 5, 6, 7 medic assist, 1 motor vehicle accident, 2 dispatch canceled route, and 1 puff ed. We did have the 1 structure fire down on County Road 34. Pretty decent sized fire, but all went well there. Yep. Questions for us?
Anyone have any questions?
You got any word on the new truck?
Yes,
What's
so-
going on?
Yeah, so sorting that out, we've had a lot of conversations with townships about monies and stuff and trying to work out some of that. We're getting some good feedback. I know Richland Township's very supportive and Fairfield has been offering. It's been a money game, but it's also been what our options are. So a new stock truck puts us in a $550,000 range. That's a stock truck. And I'm currently going through a spec between a stock versus one that is a little more built to suit. And that, what our money gets us, cause a custom truck, I'm still waiting on that. That custom design truck, it's probably in a 700 range. I'm waiting on a couple price quotes on that from a couple different vendors.
Was 43 a design
It
truck
was.
by you guys?
Engine 43 is a custom built truck, by us. And when we buy a new truck, we're buying when I say custom, in the fire truck realm, there's the custom cab, you know, with the flat
Yeah,
nose.
yeah,
Those are $1 million+.
yeah, right.
We're looking at a commercial apparatus, which
Right.
would be a Freightliner chassis, very similar to what we've got.
Right.
So I personally don't see where the town or the department gains leaps and bounds by spending all that extra money. And Sandy's looking at me like you don't have it anyway, so. Yeah, so we don't have those kind of funds, and I don't know that the town of Corona needs that level of.
What I'm getting at is, over the past several years, I've heard at least 2 officers from Corona say that 43 was the worst truck they ever bought. It wasn't designed right.
It's got
As,
some
as
cons.
compared to 42, and I know 42's heavy,
Yeah,
but they both said that 42 was a much better designed truck. But what I'll say is 42 took 2 years to design it,
yeah,
going back and forth. And I think if you're gonna go with a new truck, you need to put the time in to make sure you're getting what you want.
and we are. That's kind of what we've been going through now. I'll be honest with you, I spent on city time the other night, I spent 3 hours on my desk with 2 different specs trying to compare what the stock truck versus the customized truck looks like. And there's a lot of differences, compartmentation, how things are laid out, engine size,
Yeah,
discharges, intakes, just how the truck functions.
yeah,
It's a process, it is for sure. Engine 43 is not a bad truck by any stretch. 42 is the more reliable of the 2 apparatus, I would say, or has been. Just less electronics, less things to go
Yeah.
wrong.
yeah.
But even then, I mean, 42, we've had multiple people tell us that truck never should have been built because it's not on the right chassis. So like you said, we gotta go through and make
It
sure.
shouldn't have been built. but
Correct. We want,
There was a big fight trying to get it built that way, and Laverne was the only company that would agree to build it.
so we're trying to make sure that we're doing our due diligence, because every other truck's been bought with grant money. Grants aren't really an option. The
Yeah.
town of Corona is not of a large enough size. Speaking with a grant writer, the town is not a large enough population with a large enough run volume to justify FEMA funds for a new apparatus. And that FEMA grant's very, very competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was told we had a 60-40 shot at it, with 40 being our best bet, which means we pay money to a grant writer. We go through that process just to get denied. And it's a lot of undertaking. So we're looking to town, Sandy and Mike have talked about what that looks like. The fire department itself is pledging money out of our reserves, from Fish Fry towards it. And I know, both the townships have pledged that they had money available for it. I don't know what it really looks like. Mike's kind of in charge of the money. I'm just the one that likes to try to spend it, and he's the one that keeps me reined in.
yeah.
I know we've got a substantial amount of that money, to purchase that truck. The goal is hopefully to have upwards of 500,000, to where if we do have to do something else, beyond that, we would be financing a smaller amount.
Is the old truck worth anything? Will we get anything on trade or anything?
10, 20,000 maybe. I mean, so
And I got-
Albion was trying to sell a 1992. Their chief over there, talking with him, they were trying to sell a 92. They pulled it off the market. They couldn't get it sold for 20,000
I
online.
believe if you will use one of those companies that specializes in selling those.
And that's
used
where they were
trucks,
brokering it.
Well, I would at least try
Oh yeah.
that.
For
And-
sure.
And Mississippi, Alabama, some of those departments down there would would kill to get a truck like
Some
that.
swamps in Louisiana would kill
Yeah.
to have a
Oh,
truck
listen,
like that.
Exactly.
I believe that we will be able to repurpose that truck into a good home and recoup some money out of it, but I'm not, I don't wanna sit there and bank on any money.
Right,
Oh, I don't
I
think-
get that, I get
But yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get 100,000 or nothing.
No, I
No,
just
I'm
wondered if it
just-
had any value at all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say realistically, 10,000, maybe 20.
Oh, gosh, I think you can get more than that, but
Well, looking at.
I
used
wouldn't
trucks-
list it at that price. I
No.
would list it at way more than that. And
So-
then
I know
come-
like Nebraska and Missouri and all those, there's a lot of farming companies that buy those,
There are,
that travel with their own equipment to put out their machinery.
Yeah,
and that is the beauty, and that is the one nice thing about it, with buying the truck and not doing the grant, we are able to sell it as a fire apparatus. If we get a FEMA grant, that can't be sold as a fire apparatus. So
Oh,
like the old Tender 44, it was sold as a truck.
yeah.
And it could not be sold to a fire department for fire department use, because if it wasn't good enough for us, it's not good enough for anyone else.
I see.
okay,
That's the deal with the FEMA
Okay.
grant, is once it has to be sold completely gone, and I think a company, if I'm not mistaken, bought that truck and took the tank off of it and rebuilt it onto a new chassis.
okay.
Cause that was really the only money left in that truck, it was wore out.
Yeah,
And 42 is still a good truck. I mean, it doesn't get ran much now. We don't
Yeah.
use it because it's
I-
not meeting all the standards.
I
But
guess my only purpose is I just don't wanna see you guys settle for this. When with a little more work, you can have this.
it's all gonna come down to money. And unfortunately, that's everything in the fire department, the town, it's all gonna come down to what we can afford. And if we can afford to go with a nicer truck that suits more of our needs, I'd love to do that all day long.
Yeah.
But if we have to buy something that gets us by, and maybe that's what we have to do.
But that's gonna be something that's just getting you by for 20 years,
I know,
25 years.
I know, and that's something that we gotta start to look at is how do we, cause this problem is we're gonna replace one truck, but engine 43 is a 2008.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 30 years old before you know it.
Yeah.
So at what point do we have to try to maybe start to look at how we replace these 3 large capital investments? All 3 of these trucks are expensive objects, and the price is quadrupled on them.
Yeah.
Engine 43 was under $250,000, and now it's a $700,000 truck.
Yeah,
Tender 44 was $265,000 in 2016, and that's a $500,000 truck, I bet you, if we tried to quote it out today. So
it's not
it's
getting
hitting
any
hard.
cheaper.
But there'll be some things you can take off the truck to put on the new truck? or
So
no?
equipment wise, absolutely.
Okay,
So engine 43 is got up to date, I won't say brand new, they feel like brand new, probably 2-year-old SCBA's,
okay,
hose, nozzles, hydraulic extrication tools. There's a lot of really quality equipment on there. We've done a really good job of maintaining the equipment. So yeah, we're gonna strip a lot of things off that truck.
cause I know Phil asked us that in the meeting. So,
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of equipment transferred over. There will be some things we'll have to buy. There's some of the old pipe poles are wore
Yeah.
out, some of the suction hose. There's some things on that truck that are wore out, and there's things that a new apparatus comes with ground ladders. It has to. It's part of the standard, part of the NFPA standard. You get new ladders with it. So there'll be some things we'll replace, but not much. The large capital investments
it's just,
on that truck, they'll transfer over.
Now, which truck will transfer over?
From 42 to the new engine
Oh, okay.
42, from one engine 42 to the other.
Cause all that, like 5-inch and all that stuff's still good, right?
Yeah, the 5 inch is showing its age, but your big ticket items, your SCBA's, and your hydraulic extrication tools.
Those
those
are
are-
all on 42.
Well, there's a set on each engine. Each engine carries extrication tools.
Oh, each engine does.
Yes. Yep, because if we take an engine and go to cover Waterloo, we can't leave the town
Yeah,
without protection. So
yeah,
we have an older set, our better equipment is on engine 43, but 42, all the big ticket items, yeah, we'll be moving over. There might be some stuff we look to update, some of that stuff, like, we haven't bought a set of 5-inch since I've been on, and that was 2008, so,
Yeah.
you know, some of that hose is probably showing its age.
Yeah.
But the majority of the hose we replaced in the last few years. All of our attack lines, all of our nozzles, those have all been replaced recently. We'll repurpose anything and everything we can.
Yeah.
We're frugal.
Okay,
well, thank you, Eric.
yeah,
Yeah, that project's I've been working hard on it. We're trying, it's a lot of hurdles, a lot of,
Well, Pam's trying to hold on to the money and not let the state get it back, so.
you know
We
what?
got that solved. We
So-
did? Oh, good.
Yeah, and with that said, Pam has been phenomenal to work with. She's doing great things to help us out.
Yeah,
And I do appreciate the relationship that the Richland Township has grown.
yes.
You guys are great.
Yes.
We love you.
We're okay at best. We wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for people supporting us, so. Fish fry tomorrow night, come get you some, or Friday night. Wait,
Friday night.
today's Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday night. I don't know.
How many
How much
pounds
is
did you
it?
do last month?
We're still in that 500 to 600 pound range. So
That's
it's,
awesome.
it's great. I'm telling you, it's what's keeping things going. Cause
Good.
it takes a lot of money to run a fire department.
is the, was it Serenity House or who is it that helped?
Yeah, so we get the, Inspiration Ministries helps us.
Are they still helping you?
Yes, they're not available for December, so I'm not, if we don't have enough internal help, we may have to cancel that fish fry. Cause they bring a lot of people to help out, and if we don't have enough help,
If you'll find me a sit-down job, I'll help you, but I can't stand up for very long.
oh, we might be able to find you a sit-down job, Mike.
Find
That
me a
might-
sit-down job and I'll be up there.
So, we're trying to figure that out right now, see what kind of, it's a big commitment. I mean, I know Sean talked a little bit about, last month about, you know, the state of the fire department. It's a big ask.
Yeah,
This week, I know a lot of our guys, they'll be gone 3-4 nights from their families, and that's if the pager doesn't go off. So, when they gotta do the job and fund the job, it's a big ask,
Yeah,
so.
it is.
have you put together a fire truck committee or are
Yes.
you just doing it all?
Nope, we have a committee.
Yeah.
We formed a committee, back when Dennis was fire chief. So, yeah. I'm funneling a lot of it's funneled into me and then I'm trying to break it down. Cause a spec is 70 pages. If we did a committee meeting and we sat there and compared specs, we'd be there for 4 hours. So if I can take a spec and break them into a 2-page side-by-side comparison for the guys. That tries to speed up our committees, because everyone's time's valuable.
Okay, well, while we're on the fire department, I wanted to say that the town got a thank you from the Corona Fire Department. Says, thank you, Mike, Teresa, handing out candy at our Halloween party and for being our judges for the costume contest. We appreciate everything you do for our department. Thank you, Corona Fire Department.
I got one also. It was very nice.
We had a lot of fun. That was a nice
It
party.
was a nice party.
It was.
Yes.
So I tell you, Katie grew up around the town with her grandma and grandpa and remembered the parties, and that was kind of the brainchild behind it, of the parties of, 20, 30 years ago,
Yeah.
whatever that was.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I think she wants to keep that going.
The only thing missing was bobbing for apples, but I don't think anybody wants to go and do that anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
COVID
it's-
now, we can't do that anymore. It took all the fun away.
I remember watching them kids bob for apples and they'd come up and the snot would be running out of their nose and I'm like, I ain't bobbing for no apples.
We appreciate the support from that and whatnot. And I know Santa is, December something?
Yeah,
Sixth, wasn't it?
Six, I think. Yeah, I think it's the sixth.
Yes, it'll be December 6th.
I'll have your bag ready.
Do you need some candy? We got some left over from Halloween.
Last year, we put them in the bags that was left over.
Okay, cause I've got some leftover bags of candy at the station from Halloween. So if you need some, just let me know.
When I
It's either
came
that
over.
or, it's either that or the guys that start opening it up and snacking on it. Might as well give it to the kids.
I'll get with you.
Okay,
I'll ask and see if I can bring our leftovers up here. Because if I don't, my blood sugar's gonna go sky high, so.
Okay, do we have anything else? for the Fire department. We noticed you got your grant to do the rest of the park.
yes, yep, Mike said he got the grant for the park stuff. That's a Telus thing. He's really working on that. I don't really know much anything. I look out my window and see stuff and go, oh, that's what they're doing. I have my
Oh.
things, they have theirs.
Our phone's working.
They weren't the last time I was up there. I thought about that today, actually.
No kidding.
Yeah, I
They
haven't
still
seen
haven't
anyone
come
there.
over.
I'll text you Friday. I'll be up there Friday.
That's what we need is somebody up there because I'll get with you and make the phone call with the both of us sitting there, cause they asked me all kinds of questions I didn't know the answer to.
Tell me if I'm open Friday.
Okay,
So you look at your schedule, get with
this
me.
coming Friday?
Yeah. I'll probably be up there in the morning doing fry prep stuff and then I'll be up there obviously at 3.
Sandy and I did the best we could on answering the question.
You only called 3 times, so we got it taken care of.
What about the flagpole? What's wrong with the flagpole?
So it's the way it anchors into the ground, it's started to come loose, which is why it's got the lean to it. The problem is that pole was designed to be just laid down and there's a cover and a screw, but it's 20 years old, so it's corroded and can't get the screw out. And I think Aaron Orwig was looking into seeing if we could just get someone to come in and just re-weld it in place.
I got a hot wrench over in my shed.
It's aluminum.
Huh?
It's aluminum.
Oh,
So I think he was working on that.
Okay, we'll go on to water and sewer, and Justin isn't here, so. We'll go on to code enforcer. Janet?
Well, we got our stickers in and we got our tickets in that Sandy ordered and Mike did all the legwork on and they turned out fabulous. So now we can start finding people and don't have to go through the lengthy process of all of that. They don't get as much time to correct the issues and the town will be orange tomorrow.
Okay,
what's the status on that one down in front of where Phil used to live? Is that something we can do anything?
That truck,
Yeah.
I can ticket it. And now that we just give him 24 hours, he's not gonna notice it's ticketed and then we can haul it away.
Man, that thing's,
Isn't there a Jeep sitting in front of Swagger's?
Swagger's.
Yes, Jay's old building.
When I make my rounds tomorrow, whatever's on town property is getting ticketed.
I see one sitting next to
And some of them
that's
that's
been
on,
about a week.
Jeep, yeah, it's like a Jeep, isn't it?
Yeah, it
and
is.
some of them that's on private property that the owners have agreed to let me on their property, I can ticket them too.
This one looks like sitting around the sidewalk.
might be. I can't remember. I've seen it several times. I can't
They hauled
remember.
off 2 vehicles off of, Gamble's place.
Oh, did they?
They hauled 2 of them off, but,
Now they, meaning the owners did?
and of course, the van's gone from Smith's. There's no vehicles there now.
No.
So we got rid of a total of 15 vehicles from there. So, they hauled off all the trash on, Raymond Rouse old place.
Yeah, that's looking all right.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better.
Yes, it is.
But, still got a couple vehicles to go to get rid of there and I'll hit that tomorrow.
We had a complaint. Go ahead, what is
Go ahead, I don't have it.
that complaint we got, I think it came through you, of holes in the siding down at, 225 Maple Street, right beside the alley right there.
How's that town hall?
That's
I-
not an
Oh,
ordinance,
yeah.
I drove by and looked at that a couple of times, and
but that's not an ordinance issue. That's, you know, they won't condemn a house that's falling down. They're not gonna condemn that.
But she wanted to know when we were gonna pay for it. That's damage from her lawnmowers like that, because I talked to Dave right beside her, and he said she mows with the mower blowing that way, toward the
Oh,
garage.
you're talking about uncle's neighbor?
Yeah,
Oh, I'll go visit her. Her and I get along perfect. So she'll
She
invite
said-
me in for a Pepsi.
she
She's,
sent Sandy a note wanting to know when we were gonna pay for her siding.
I'll calm her down. I'll tell her to claim it on her insurance. Or hail damage or something. She'll be all right.
All right.
Okay, maintenance, Bruce?
I've been working on the back room, getting it painted. Hopefully it's good enough. Had to shovel some snow this week. Oh, Lord, yeah. Got the snow blower running. We're ready for,
A
I
blizzard?
put some sand out here. I'm getting ready to go buy some salt. So we have it here for if we get another snowstorm or whatever. That's about,
I'll take it back, drop it off at my house.
oh, we did, got electricity, did the heater.
Oh,
The heater's running and everything.
I was gonna ask you that.
it didn't
Yeah.
hear me.
What are you talking about?
So he can just drop a bag off at my house.
Oh,
I'll
you said
salt
you
my
just-
sidewalk
you can just
with it.
drop a bag of salt off at his house too. While you're,
Just Give me a
Yeah.
bag too.
yeah,
I got all kinds of salt.
$7.55.
I probably got enough for you for the winter.
I'm like the fire department. You guys wouldn't like me if I go to Fort Wayne and buy it. I'd buy you a 55-gallon drum of it. A little bit more than what we can afford. Probably more than what we'd use in 10 years, so.
Right. So is that all you got?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. We'll go on to old business.
You're the woman.
We, Sandy, you wanna tell us about the appraisal? Cause that's old.
Cruz never did get back with me. So I called, well, Mike Tullis sent me a name, and I got a hold of him. He will have it done by Friday, so we'll get that done next week.
Yeah.
And much more reasonable in price.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Okay, now. Well, you guys wanna talk about here, it's on this list. You wanna say pond jams? Cause that'd be old business, cause we've
Yeah.
had them.
Yeah.
So what's the deal on that?
Pond Champ got a hold of me within the last month and said it's time to re-up for next year. And, you know, we've paid them people $3,000 in the last 2 years. And I can't tell that there's been any improvement in the pond.
Right.
It's still covered with algae. I think we fold our cards and say, nope, we're not going with you anymore, so.
Okay. I agree.
And the year before that, Justin spent a couple $1,000 trying to work on it and didn't do any good to it, so. I think we're just gonna have to take our losses on the pond and let it do what it wants to do.
Well, we'll try it for a year here and see what it does. Okay. All right,
What else, Jim?
okay, well, we've got something about the sewer pump house, water.
That was a discussion that Sandy and I had, you know, that electric bill gets so high in the wintertime, what, $1,000 a month or something?
Close to it, yeah.
Several $800, $900 a month. We're wondering if it wouldn't be more cost effective to, and Justin may even have one, I don't know, put a small furnace in there. I'm not talking about one of those little bitty things, I'm talking about a regular furnace. And have Brown set us an LP tank down there, and if we wouldn't be much more cost effective with LP instead of electric. It's just something we'd have to look into.
Brown's charges too much. Brown's will charge too much cause you have to have a minimum delivery. Remember how much they were charging extra?
Well, that was for diesel and gasoline, but they are up to 200 gallons minimum on LP also.
And I don't think you're gonna use that much LP for that
But-
little bitty building.
But we can keep an eye on that and let the tank get down to where we get 200 gallons and won't have a service charge on it. I don't know, it's just something to look into and see if, we can get by cheaper.
You couldn't go to like Rule King and get one of those 30,000 BTU wall mount heaters. I mean, I have one on my back porch that's 30,000
It's
BTU.
electric or it's
No,
gas?
it's propane. And, you know,
What do you hook it up to?
propane line.
But I mean, you still have to have a tank, right?
Well, I mean, yeah,
Um,
you'll have them set a tank, but like
propane.
People's come out and set me a tank.
Propane people will do it, Browns will not do
Right,
one of those heaters, cause they wouldn't do it,
people's
people's will.
will.
You would think that would heat that building no bigger.
Oh,
than it
yeah.
is.
But Sean had mentioned that too, Sean had mentioned it.
Yeah, if they sell those over
Rule
there,
King
yeah,
sells them for $279,
we could do that, but we still have to have a tank.
but People's will
Yeah.
come and not charge you anything to set a tank, and they'll even run the line. The line wouldn't be probably $100.
That would probably be the best way to go. You
Yeah, we
wanna,
need to check into it.
you wanna check all that out, Mike?
Yeah, the only reason I was saying Browns is because they've got all of our other propane business and
But they won't connect to one of those wall heaters.
they won't.
No, they will not.
Well, I don't guess it makes any difference if that one's just a different company, it's just gonna come as a separate bill.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then we've got the snowplow.
We vote, did we
need to vote
vote
on
or did we not?
Do
So
we need to vote on it
Do
tonight?
we need to vote to re-sign with
Yeah.
him? I'll make a motion that we continue with Bruce.
Okay,
He
Second.
does a real good job.
yeah, he does.
He sent a bid and it's the same as it was. last
And
year.
I especially liked this last snowstorm where he texted and asked if it was okay if he waited to see if it melted itself. I thought that was real. He could have just come right up and plowed and charged us, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I
That-
thought that was good of him to do that.
Yeah, I did
I
too.
did too. Okay, now, we found our release form,
Yeah, and
so for that concrete, if we can,
you're working on that, aren't you? Yeah, she's working on
so
that.
we can get maybe some of that concrete maybe out of
Yeah.
there. Then we got the lawn mowing in the town.
Yeah. Bruce, you're good with picking up the rest of that mowing next year?
Park and the fire department?
The park and the fire department, you're good with picking that up next year?
Yeah.
Okay, you're the man.
You going home or what? Are you going home?
Well, you're about done, aren't you?
Won't be a little while yet, but whatever.
Well, now go home.
Okay. I just wondered.
Jeez,
Okay,
take my book, go home.
let's go home and read.
Lord, I'm in trouble.
I will get a hold of Ron and tell him we're not gonna renew.
Okay. All right. Okay, then. I think we kind of covered the picnic tables last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the nativity scene.
Oh, Bruce left. Find out where that's at.
Oh, okay, well, I'll let you know when I get home. Okay. And the bathrooms, were they working up here today? On the bathrooms?
There was two guys that came up this morning and I watched them from the deck. They walked around and they walked out front and then they walked back and then they got in their truck and left. And it was one of Justin's trucks, so I don't know whether they forgot and left the key. Didn't bring a key with them to the door or what. After I saw them leaving, I thought, well, crap, I wish I'd have drove up there and asked them if they needed to get in, but they left, so. I don't know.
Probably wasn't too worried about it.
Hmm.
They probably wasn't too worried about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, do we still need to do a letter for Mike Tullis?
That's taken care of.
That's
for the
taken care of.
appraisal.
Okay, all right, so that takes care of that list. There. Do we have any other old business? Okay, we'll go on to new business.
You got anything, Pam?
Nope.
I'd like to personally thank Pam for all of her coming up here and stuff. She doesn't have to do that and it,
I don't do it enough.
I feel like it keeps us closer together, you know?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
You guys do such a great job. I can't tell you, this community has just, since I've lived here, it's just gotten so much better. It takes a lot of work and effort. You guys have done it.
We appreciate that. As much as we appreciate you,
Yes, we do.
we surely do.
And there are people that don't have the same feelings about the community as you do, Pam.
Yeah,
There's people that think we're not doing a very good job, so.
Well, you have to ignore them and go on.
Yeah,
Janet, did you want to say something about food pantry?
Oh, yeah. Did we ever find out about the food pantry?
Yes, that's not, in fact, I was gonna bring it. It's not something that the township can donate to or do.
Okay.
It has to be individual people. And you have to do, like I did, I bought, $100 gift certificates at Albright's for people, especially during COVID when they needed it. And, we're kind of tapering off on that now. There's not as much of a need. But when people were having COVID, they were off work for a week. And of course I visit everyone, so you look in their cupboard, there was nothing, there. So, yeah, so that's what that was used for. Other townships actually go to the grocery store with the people's names and an amount and what they can buy. Albright's will not allow people to buy anything like pop and cigarettes and
yeah.
wine and that kind of thing. So, I
good.
feel safe in doing it that way. So, yeah, I don't have anything else. Right now.
But Janet, when you
Oh,
tell me
yes.
about the other,
So I didn't bring that name. There's a group out and I believe they're out of Fort Wayne. And they came up and serviced 6 pantries the other day, filled them to the brim. 2 were in Waterloo and the others were just surrounding like Auburn area. And so I contacted them and they said that they didn't know we had one, but they will be willing to, on their next load, bring up and fill our pantry. So she's gonna keep us in the loop also. So we'll be getting stuff from them.
we were coming home from the funeral today. And as we came up through here, the pantry door was wide open. So Bruce took me home and he walked back up to close the pantry door. When he got here, there was a man standing out there by the pantry. And, Bruce said he was walking toward the pantry and this guy said, oh, he said, I'll shut it. He said, as soon as I get done going through this, he said, and he said he had a Pizza Hut pizza box in his hand. He was eating fresh pizza right out of that pizza box, getting food out of the food pantry. That just, you know,
I was gonna ask you about that, cause yeah, I'm sure everybody donates to that, but when I can, I bring over like soup and
Yeah.
last time it was soup and peanut butter and whatever. And if I happen to come up to see Sandy or something, I'll just check it. It's empty the next day.
yes.
And I may have dropped off like 24 cans of soup or whatever, and they're gone.
I think a lot of people come up, they just take it, they just, one person can take everything.
I think that's what they're doing.
There's a lady out in the country at one of these little vegetable stands. She posted on Facebook yesterday and she put 12 bags together, the gallon Ziploc bags, and they're one meal. And what it is each one was chili. So there's no meat. So it was a can of tomatoes, diced tomatoes. It was kidney beans, pinto beans, and black beans, I think. And chili seasoning and tomato paste.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. And she put in the little card and she zipped them up and she put them out in her little thing and put a sign out, free meals. And, but yeah, she did that. And, she said, you can go to Aldi's and get like 2 or 3 cans for $1.
That's where I go and get all my stuff.
And
Yeah,
and she said that's what she decided. They had some extra income this month and that's what they did. So, and I thought that was a pretty smart idea.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I saw her post,
Yeah. That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
yeah,
that is kind of neat. Yeah.
and she asked people, please don't take more than you need. Take what you need, but leave some for other people.
Yes.
So,
Maybe we should put a sign out here that says that.
well,
Probably wouldn't do any good, but maybe we'd feel
we
better.
know where our problem's at, we don't know how to stop it. And I don't think a sign would do those people much good.
I don't think it would either.
That's too bad, don't it?
People have no conscience and they don't
No.
care.
And the deal with the door being open, that thing closes and opens very easy.
Oh,
Yeah, it does.
absolutely.
And I just,
Mhm.
I do the same thing each day when I come up to the post office, I go over and shut that damn door. And they leave it open, you know?
Yeah, I used to close it a lot when I come up, take care of the flowers. It'd be open, I'd go over and close it.
Yeah,
Can I say something about flowers? What a job you do. They're
Thank you.
beautiful.
Yeah,
I had a
think
friend
they're about
who
done
came-
now, but
Yeah, a friend came into town and we were I was showing her around and she was like, wow, those are really pretty. And I said, I wanted to let you know.
Salita does the one at the post office.
Ah,
And at the fire station. Yeah.
And I do that.
And then
They're really
his
stunning.
wife does the one on South Street. And then Lori does all these up here.
Wow.
I think this out here just looks so cozy.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, it does.
It looks so peaceful.
Yes.
It
yes.
just, I really do
Yeah, you
like
wanna
this,
go
what
just
we've
sit on
done
that-
with that.
Sit on, put that bench under that tree, cause kind of like to sit there and just watch the trains or something. And
I mean, it just captures that hometown
It does.
feeling. It's
Mhm.
great. Good
It
job,
does.
yeah.
I like coming up in the summertime, sitting on the picnic bench. I do that several times a summer. I enjoy that.
We'll get you a slingshot, so whoever's stealing the food, you can just kind of sit there and,
There you
Get 'em.
go. There you go, Mike. You better be
you got a job.
practicing.
Yeah. That'd be a good spot to do it from.
It would be. Okay, yeah, I don't think we have any more new business, do we?
Friendsgiving will be here the 22nd.
Yeah.
From 4 to 7 PM. Carry out and delivery from 2 to 4. And, did anybody get a flyer yet? Postcard.
I still hadn't got
I haven't
one.
even.
They went out on the 7th. Today's the 12th. Did
Do
you get one?
No.
Do you want delivery for that day? The 22nd, Saturday?
I'm gonna come and volunteer.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Probably.
So everything's set. We'll be here about 10 a.m.
Okay.
and we'll start packing to-go orders at noon. And we'll get our first batch of food from Albright's at noon and then.
Do you
if
need
it's
drivers?
anything like,
Oh, we got kids to drive,
Oh,
teenagers.
Okay, good, perfect.
if it's anything like last year, deliveries were from 2 to 4. They started packing at noon, and I came in to check on the deliveries at 2 o'clock, and they're all done already.
Mhm.
Them kids just grab them and go. They enjoy the heck out of it.
Fun, yes.
Also, I
Okay.
asked,
Yeah.
Roseanne said we could use some of her bread pens.
Oh, they were talking about those bread pans,
Oh,
remember?
that's
Yeah.
good.
So,
Yeah,
she made me say, give her a holler when you need them, and just go out and get them, so. She said, you made me want, so.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll go on to claims.
General receipts, 9,271. Expense, 16,573. Water receipts, 5,481. Expense, 2,034. Sewer receipts, 5,410. Expense, $593. Payroll, 4,219.
You know,
And
they,
the water, one of the water loans is paid off.
oh, that's wonderful. One of them are paid off, good.
That was a profitable month for the sewer.
Watering,
I'll make a motion that we,
Okay.
pass the claims.
I'll second.
we don't have very much going on there. Knock on wood, that was one of the big.
Official.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now for general, the
Yeah,
profit.
yeah.
Well, while we're doing those, do we have any, public concerns? We got a lot of public here.
Nope, no concerns.
Okay.
Not even anybody here to yell at us this month.
No. What's that? Yeah,
I like
check it
these
out.
kind of meetings.
Adjourn the meeting. Okay, we will adjourn the meeting.
Maybe I need my eggs up here. We're not putting them in the,
When I went in the to-go thing, so
so.
by 3:30, I got. Okay, this is the last thing I want to do.
Wait a minute, wait.